What is going on, guys? 2015 season. We are here. We are ready to rock and roll. We got about 3 weeks, a little under, till the draft. I am excited, very pumped to be gearing up for fantasy football season. I've already done like a dozen free ESPN leagues. Honestly, more like 8, but I'm geeked up, very excited for football. Can't explain. So, we're going to jump right into it. I already made like a half a video, but my neighbor decided to bring over barbecue beef. He brought over jalapeno poppers, bacon wraps, and like 2 pounds of beef. So totally worth the interruption, totally redoing the video. Jeff, you should probably live next door because this dude can cook his ass off. Got dope smoker, so good. So anyway, I should maybe have him cook for our draft. Anyway, on to the video. I just wanted to go over some quick new rule changes, maybe even some changes that we're going to do, just to some payouts this year and everything. A lot of it's typical, guys. We're non-PPR, 10-team league. Keeper, you get to keep 2 guys, 2-year keeper. Looking at it, typical $100. We're going to do the $100 buy-in for every team. We're also going to be looking at $10 each for transactions up front. This year, a lot of people might not even use the 10. So I plan on paying that back to everybody because we are going to waiver wire system. I think it is a good idea, even coming from a guy who got a great running back last year off the waiver wire with Ahmad Bradshaw. It didn't matter, I didn't keep him. But anyway, there's a lot of people who live off the waiver wire, which is fine. I mean, that's why we charge $1 per transaction. But now we're actually going to the official waiver wire system, not a free agent. Wake up at 3 in the morning and pick up guys. Especially with work. I mean, there are guys who can't work or just need to sleep. So I think it's time we kind of grew on from that and we moved to the waiver wire, which, for those who don't know, basically how it will start the season is last pick gets first waiver wire claim. So Jeff will start out and it will go in reverse order. Anytime someone makes a waiver wire claim, if, let's say it's Jeff makes a claim for week 1, he gets first priority over that player. No matter if 5 other players make a claim, he's first in line. He will then move to the back and be number 10, and everybody scoots up a spot. So, you can make multiple pickups, but you're only allowed to use 1 claim. So you have to prioritize. Let's say if you wake up and you say, okay, I want to pick up, this guy and this guy. Well, you have to make a choice. Who's more important to pick up? And you actually move them up in the queue. The cool thing is if, you make the claim and then nobody else claims the other guy, it will still pick him up, but you will be claim number 10 at that point and move to the back of the line. And it's a revolving order. Obviously, you can still pick up free agents after the waiver period. If a guy's freshly dropped, it's, I believe, a 2-day waiver period. But, after the week, there's going to be a 2-day waiver to where you have a chance to put in the claim. After that, probably Wednesday, Thursday, you can pick up a guy free agent with no waiver claim or no waiting limit. Trades are still going to be the same, voted on by me and Brock. If one of us is involved, we will bring in another member of the league to go over the trade and just kind of get some input. Guys, we're going to try and go like last year. We had no vetoes last year. I'd like to keep it that way. I think it's more or less we just need to be a little more, give you guys more autonomy, let you do your thing, not try to control everything so much. Trade deadline will be pushed back this year, probably to week 11, I'm guessing, maybe 2 weeks before the playoffs. I'll try and coordinate with ESPN a little bit. Last year, I think we were 2 weeks before, so I'll try and get that a little bit closer. No changes in the points. We're still going to go with decimal scoring. Draft day is at Mike's house. It is Sunday, September 6th. Estimated time, we can go with 7. We'll just throw that out there as a number. It can adjust. Most everybody has nothing going on that day, so 7's a good time, I think. We'll do bags, we'll do football, grilling out. Everybody, please bring a dish. Last year, I think, was by far the best we've had. Aaron, thank you again. Thank the parents for the ribs, but we had pizza, KFC, Polish sausage, meatballs, all sorts of shit. It was just great. Everybody, obviously, BYOB. If you want to bring something, Mike's going to have a ton of soda, no alcohol. but bring your own beer if you want. We're probably going to try and play some football beforehand if we can run to Barker. Maybe Edgewood if they got a lot open. Touch football. We all don't need to be making an insurance claim on Labor Day. So I would prefer football. I think it'd be fun. Who cares about sweating? Bring a shirt to change into. Bring jeans or cargo shorts and then bring Nike shorts to play football in. I think it would just be fun, be a fun league activity. We can do random draw teams. We don't have to go off of who's in the division. But I think it would just be fun, different activity. If it rains, obviously we're inside, but Mike's got a lot of space and we can do the big draft in the living room. This year, we're going to try and do the same thing where we're sort out the picks where you get a minute and a half and then, 45 seconds and 30 seconds or however we did it last year, 2 minutes, a minute. But we'll try and keep the draft low and we'll do like quarters or, a little halftime there because the draft is long. I'm trying to think really anything else that I can think of just to get, the page rolling. We are doing draft pick trading. We've known about this for a little while. You are allowed to trade players, for guys who have multiple keepers. You can keep two and maybe trade away some others. I will be posting a trade that Joe and I have proposed on that has been quote unquote approved. We are waiting to officially release it until everything goes well with injuries because if somebody gets injured in camp, it is void. But I will post it and show you guys just so you can kind of see how it works and how the picks need to be laid out. Because in a sense, like if I swap first rounders with somebody, that's fine. It's pick for pick. But I can't give somebody a third and a fourth for a first because then that person will fill 17 roster spots and the other one will fill 15. So it has to be pick for pick. If you do, let's say I trade Nico, let's call it my 4th round pick for Carlos Hyde, he would need to include a 10th or 11th round pick just to even out the draft picks and how many picks he and I would have, considering I would keep Hyde and probably Kelvin Benjamin. But the trade that Joe and I have done and proposed is a big deal. It helps out both of us tremendously. We actually tweaked it a little bit more because, I wasn't giving enough value. So I did want to be upfront with you guys on that. But if you look at it, I mean, if an injury happens, it's void, it's off the table, but at least this way you guys have a mold to kind of follow. Keepers are being submitted the same with trades the day before the draft. So it gives Brock and I time to set up the draft board, discuss trades if they're going to be made. There are no trading picks during the draft. Once the draft board is set, it's done. I'll probably have a cutoff time of like 8 o'clock on that Saturday, just so at that night we can prep the draft board. But no trading picks during the draft. After the draft, you can trade said players like we've always done. So other than that, guys, I just wanted to get a quick video out, let you know with some of the things going on, kind of get us in the mode to get the fantasy football season rolling. Jeff has the trophy; he is the champion. Brock, bottom dweller from last year, being worst record. So draft board, I will post again. For some reason, Google Images just isn't posting it. As far as I can see on my iPad, they're not posting it. I've had issues getting my videos up. So I don't know if I need to do it from a computer, which I don't have. I like to keep the videos up. It's just easier than me typing 500, 600 word essays. Yeah, guys, we'll roll with that. Like I said, keepers can be just submitted to me. By let's call it 8 o'clock on Saturday the 4th, and just text, or on the 5th, I'm sorry. Just text them to me. They will be official at that point. We will sticker the board, and then I will send out a group text letting everyone know who's being kept and if there were any trades last minute. That kind of gives everybody an idea. I'm not going to text them as they go because that could alter other keepers. So just submit who you have, and that's that. Other guys, I'm excited. I'm doing this video. I'm geeked. I've been trying to, the group text has been great. It always is all off season. Every month I have 3,000 text messages, and 2,900 of them are probably from the group. So the group activity is awesome. Once again, Eric will be my co-manager as well as Dalton as Brock's. I believe Nico may have his brother-in-law, I believe. as his co-owner, but I'm not quite sure. If anybody else wants a co-owner, feel free to add them. Let me know. Our waiting list is 7 deep. As far as I have right now, I think our waiting list is 7 deep, including my neighbor. He wants in. So if anybody doesn't want to be in, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I love the league we got. I don't see anybody going anywhere. I think we're gonna have the same 10 people for a long time until somebody gets upset about a trade or something and literally drops their team. But I don't foresee anything changing. So we can continue to go co-managers. But other than that, guys, once again, if you have any questions, shoot me a text, put it in the group, put it on the page. I'd prefer it. That way it logs in. But yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. So, talk about those trades, get those draft boards prepped. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to post. Javi's got the post up now. Everybody, please post something that you are going to bring, whether it's pop, whether it's paper plates and towels and spoons and napkins and everything like that, because we do need those. Those cost money too. But whether it's somebody's bringing pizza, wings, sausage, a community case of beer, nachos, whatever it is, please post it so we know, so everybody has something. And then I know, Mike, please hop on there and just let everybody know what time to be there. I wouldn't mind doing an all-day thing. I have the weekend off, so I wouldn't mind getting there at 11, 12, and then, having fun all the way up through and then drafting at 7 or 8, depending on, Dalton working or Mike or anybody else. So we want to make it fair. We want to make sure everybody can be there. That's, I think, the whole goal is the more people that are there, and the getting together part is the fun part, the kickoff of the league and everything. It's, we used to do the online drafts, and that was fun, but doing the keeper thing and doing the personal draft board is going to be awesome. Brock and I actually have a special surprise for the league. We are going to be getting together and doing something this week. So we're going to have an awesome surprise for you guys. Going to be between me and him until draft night. So Jeff has ordered the board. I haven't seen it yet. I'm guessing it's going to be something like kind of how Jared had, which I love the draft boards that he had the 2 previous years. I think they're great. So anyway, guys, that's it. I got enough. You got enough to digest. Any questions, please post them in the comments, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, have a great week. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and counting 2.5. So very excited. I hope you guys are gearing up, and we will talk to you soon.